We're back on the tools. Good boys. In this video we're going to be showing you how to replace the old tiles on this roof for something a bit different.
You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements.
Slate Skin.
Generation, I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.
Right, let's get up here and see what we're dealing with. Ooh, shaking Stevens. Right, this is the job. The new job for the next couple of days. So what have we got here then? We've got a really low pitch extension roof here. It's got a couple of velluxes in. They're leaking in. They're flashing. Whoever's done this roof, they're flashing on it. It's just not good enough, is it? So the roof's leaking in. You have a bit more of a closer inspection here. We've got cracks everywhere. We've got silicon everywhere. Look at that. Bit of silicon. We've got a bit of everything going on with this roof. We're going to strip these tiles off, and the customers are happy to get rid of the velluxes because the kit that we're going to be using today, it's like a fiberglass. It's called Slate Skin. It's like fiberglass sheets made to look like slate. I've done it once before. They look absolutely bang on. I've never done it on a job like this before, but I'm pretty confident it'll look bang on. Not only that, I'm pretty confident it won't leak when I'm done with it as well. Let's have another look up there. Let's have another look up there first. Look at that. Do you know what I mean? These are the jobs you go to. Look at this. What's going on here? Ooh, big ball of foam. Big ball of foam under that. It's raining all week. Today's the only dry day, but today is the day for prepping. So we've got young apprentice, Brooklyn, prepping the boards. Have a wave, lad. Bit of a wave. You waving? No? Stick around. Let's have a look at it, eh? Let's see what it looks like when we're done. Let's have it. So as you can see here, we've got the OSB board laid out on some timber. 4 inch, probably 4 or 5 inches back on the bottom edge of the first boards that we're going to be screwing up there when we strip the roof back. You're going to have about 2 inch of the board going into the gutter, so you've got your overhang still into the gutter, but we need to protect the bottom of the boards with this Acupol, is it? So that's set. We can flip the boards over, put the felt on, and then just leave a bit of room for some eaves guard, and then it's protected. Then we can start with fiberglass straight away. All in the preparation. That's what it is. Preparation. Jump on there. Right, so we're in here now. This is the inside. Look at the woodwork. Look at that woodwork. Absolutely bang on. This is why they don't want the roof replacing, because the inside is absolutely mint. But it's leaking like a sieve. So this is the product that we're using. Slate Skin, it's called. You can see it's made to look like a slate. It's made to look like a slate, obviously. And then we've got the ridges, the big ridges, which are also made to look like a slate, believe it or not. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. 6 metres long then. So we're going to have to cut them with grinder as we're going. Cut them to shape at roof and that. We need to get this roof stripped. So we've lifted this lid up where the velux is, and you can see here a lot of water damage to the batten underneath. I don't know if you can see that. So it's definitely been coming in. So while it's dry, executive decision, let's do this triangle here. Let's do this section, take the velux out, and then we can at least cover it up tonight if we get behind. But we've got to be on 11:30 now. If I can get this stripped and then get it temporarily covered for tonight, at least it gives us a good start in the morning. Let's get cracking, boys. That's it, lad. On shoulder. Only got another 30 odd to go. It's got a good hold, that bloody form. There we go. There we go. Squash me thumb. That's it. Whoa! See that then? I nearly fell through the bloody roof. That's easy, lad. Right. Yeah, that ain't a man now. Mind the hole. Have you got it? Are you sure? Are you sure? I'll keep it steady while you get it a bit lower. That's it. That's it. Have you got it now? It's yours, that. Oh, you're not high up there. Steady, Eddie. Whoa! Nearly, boys. You can take your time with that. Little bickies. They know me too well. Just need a brew. Need a brew to dunk it in now. No, you have a go, lad. Bloody be careful. Just watch your digits, right? That's it. Just be careful. Watch your eyes as well. We need batteries. Perfect, lad. Yeah, we'll screw it up, but it's a Bobby Dazzler. Just have a bit of dinner now. Finally got me brew. Did a bit of dunk. Dunky wunky. That's our first board. Ready to lug up. Like I say, got the protection underneath that front edge, so it doesn't get any damage from any potential rain. Spider. 18th corner here, it's weighing roof down. It's that big. Eh? What do you mean I'm joking? Of course I'm not joking. I've not got time to joke around. There's a big spider up here somewhere. I'll get it here. Just 1 minute. Where's it gone? Right, do you want to get me grinder, mate? We'll just lob that off. So we formed the V-Lux in. Put a timber round and OSB'd it. Now we're getting the OSB board. The house wall is well out of square. Well out of square. So we're having to do some jiggery around that. Firing 70mm screws in. So we can get into good bits of timber there. To go all the way up with OSB and then we can get it felted again for tonight. Right, we've got it felted for tonight. Been a late one in end. Got it stuck up the wall there. We folded it under the tiles ready for tomorrow. So we're getting somewhere. Well out of square that. But we'll have to work around it best we can. He's here, his lad. Daddy Brewis to the rescue.
Yeah, it's a bit wobbly.
Oh, it's a bit wobbly. Look at it. Yeah, same. So we're going to strip these tiles back in this middle section here for now. We'll get all lips off, get all tiles off. And then we can start cutting boards, join it up to that, and then we'll work our way around. Alright. So you can see here what we're trying to do. We're getting the OSB boards and I'm following up with the felt straight away just because it's threatening to rain on and off all day, so we want to keep that OSB nice and dry. Right, try and stand on it now. Whoa, still slippy, you know, we're doing that. I know, even scaffolding's slippy. not a good start, is it? I thought we'll be alright because sun will come round, and then customer said yeah, it comes round at about 5:30. You know what I mean? We love it. We love it. Got a sledge now, so I can slide down the roof with my little sledge. That's alright now, that. It's alright. Grind this out. Put that on there. Grind across it. It's just above the old dodgy cut what was done before. So it'll be nice and straight once our flashing goes in to the wall and dress down. Our line will be straight. Can't go off that original line, it's too up and down. As you can see from other day, done a fresh cut above that dog's back leg. You see dog's back leg there underneath. So this is him. Just took the wrapper off here. Pretty gentle with him. Like I say, this top one's absolutely frozen, so I'm going to move it to one side. And hopefully the one underneath a bit better. Are you ready? Just lift it up gently. That's it. That's it. Right, just go round. You go round there now. Nice and flat there. Just light there. Steady Eddie. Right, that's it there. Like I say, that one's frozen, so hopefully the one underneath. Just don't stand on it, whatever you do. Right, let's get this open. Blooming fiberglass splinter. Right, palm of my hand. Yes! We love it. Just get that on there now. It's Bane. Bane. Let's just line it through now onto this. We've got the right overhanging to go to there, all the way across. And then we just got to mark that over. Cut that with grinder. Once we get this first piece fixed, we're laughing, then we can work our way up, boys. I'm just getting first sheet in now, as you can see. They give you these screws to screw in with, 40mm self tapper screws. Make the hole, take the screw back out, fill it with the silicone what they give you. Fix all, turbo, 20 minutes, super fast. Super fast, boys. I do that all the way along. Pump it. Get a very good pump. And then slowly put the screw back in. Nice and slow. We don't over tighten it. We don't want to buckle this. I've got it on a low setting drill, you know what I mean? Just nice and tight, solid down there. You can give that silicone a wipe in a bit. Let's carry on. I might have to re-drill this hole because it's a bit too close to end for my liking. I'm going to make another hole about here. Drill, screw, stick. Then later on, once we're going to get them all on, and then at the end, I'm going to sort the front edge out, pin it down. So I'll show you that in a bit. But for now, we just need to get the cuts up, get it all covered while we've got a bit of nice weather. So we've cut the first one, screwed it down. Now we're on to the second one. We need to line these lines up so the slates all marry up. So we need to make sure we give ourselves enough at that end, so when we cut this to suit, we're not short at that far end. So what I'm thinking of doing, just get a straight edge passes that level. Let's get a straight edge going here. Everything's in my way. It's lined up across bottom. We want lines there. So I'll just give it a little tickle with pen. Pull that away. I can measure then of that groove to there, which is 70mm. So we know if we cut 70mm of this end and slide it up, these lines will all marry up with slate, will all run through. So we'll have to do that, but this is running out this wall, so we need to bear that in mind as well when we're cutting. So we do 70mm off this and then line it through with the wall, which is luckily for me that level's 70mm, so we're alright there. So that will slide up nice to the wall when we cut it, and then we can get that angle.
Double sided that.
Yeah, so we're just putting this on, and I'm guessing this is just to keep it together while that silicone sets. It'll be set before we know it. Get that going on there. 2mm above roughly.
Yeah.
So we've got the tape on ready. We're just making sure we put a juicy line at the back of that tape. And this fix all. Making sure it doesn't go past that line really. We don't want it to go past there, and we don't want it to go too close to that, so I think middle for diddle, that's what we want. Nice generous line, nice generous line. Right, let's hope this is the first time. I know it's nice and dry, no dust on it. Be careful with this now, we don't buckle anything. Whoop! Oh, you fucking clumsy bastard. Don't hit the render weight when you're doing it, like I've just done. One sec, mate, let's get it going. Right, just rest it on there a sec. Let's get it right here. That's why I've not took that tape off yet, because it needs to be right there, you see. Get it right at both ends there now. I'll have to try and stand on this and be careful. Get it lined up there. Alright, just you keep that there like that. Just keep it there like that, that's it. I'll keep it right at my end, and then I'm just gonna, let's get it a bit to you there. Right, we're on that line there now, so start peeling that back. Press it down now. Keep pressure on while you're peeling it back. We don't want that silicone on it though, do we? Have to be careful with that. Right, you slowly pull it there. That's it, come on. That's it. Right, go pull there now, just watch that silicone on you. Come on, that's it, pull it off. Sorted. Right, we're on the tape there. Keeping that pressure on. And that is the first one stuck down. It's as easy as that. The lines line in blooming perfectly. So we do that all the way up. Repeat it. Repeat the process. Repeat the process. Wear a daft mask like me, so you don't get it in your lungs. We'll cut the rest of them. Follow it up like that. It's a Bobby Dazzler, isn't it, lad?
It's good stuff. Good stuff.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die.
as you can see, just shaping the lead replacement into the wall. We're in there. Just keep a nice straight edge on it, and it'll just keep it nice and straight for you there. That's it. That's pretty decent, that now. We've got plenty of overlap onto the tile there. Sticks like clear. Sticks like clear, that's what it says. It doesn't say sticks like shh anymore. I don't know why. Maybe they've been told off. I'm not too sure, but so that's what we're going to use on the tiles. Just for belts and braces. Stop if any driving rain does get under it for whatever reason. I doubt it, because these are really sticky, these. Once I take that tape off at the back and I stick this down onto the tile, we get a rag, dry it nice, get rid of all dust, and then we can stick it down. What's handy with this as well, if you get the 300mm stuff, 300mm lead R, the tape actually splits in two halves. So you can undo the back first, that's being stuck to the wall. Get that into the wall now, so it sticks nice and bonny, and then you can lift this up gently at this end. Bloody phone. 1 minute. And then you can peel that up, peel the tape off, and then stick that down separate, and then you're not struggling fighting with it. So that's another little Brucey bonus for you there. Let's get this stuck on anyway before my phone rings again. Like I say, it's in position there, but it still needs ironing on with heat gun. Just go give it a once over with heat gun and just press it with your hand, and it'll just melt to the wall. Oh, my legs! Gee whiz, getting too old for this. Right, so big juicy line set back now of the fix all. Nice, nice that. Yes, yes, nice straight edge there. Lovely. Let's do that all the way up, all the way down that side, and we'll be right, won't we? Like I say, with any roof, you've got to be careful when you're on it, but with this, because it's fiberglass and the sheets, you've got to be careful where you're standing. Where the overlap there, that's your thickest point basically. You've got two layers there, haven't you, where it overlaps up to about there. So when I'm walking on this stuff, that's what I'm looking out for, is that joint. You see that joint there? So if I wanted to get up now, it's a bit dicey, a bit slippy here now, so I won't go trampling all over it, but you can see where my feet are there now, and that stops any potential problems breaking the fiberglass, because we don't want to do that, not at this stage. So I'm just drying round where timber is, and then I'm just filling with some black CT1. And you see, backfilling it with some CT1. It's deceiving how many tubes it takes, to be honest with you. It cost me an absolute fortune, this, but you've got to use the good stuff. It's fixed and sealed now, so it ain't going anywhere, boys. I've pumped it in a fashion, so not only is it filling the hole, but it's actually riding up the batten a little bit, because when we put the hip on, we don't want to see any wood, we just want to see a nice shadow. On this front end, you want to leave your batten short as well. I've left it roughly a tile short, because you'll see later when we put the hips on, there's a ridge end cap to put on the end. If you just put the timber right to the end, that ridge cap would catch on your timber when you slot it in, so that's why you leave it short on front end. So we've got to the top. Now in an ideal world, you want to run these battens right up to the wall and get your hips right up to the wall, but the problem we've got with this roof is there's a bit of deflection in the two main hips here, so the roof's riding up in this top corner, which is affecting my hips. If I ran them battens right up to the top, my hips would start lifting up, and you end up with a great big gap halfway down the hips. So I've had to do a bit of jiggery pokery to conquer that problem. So because these aren't going right up to the top, I'm going to blank them off with a piece of batten, and I'm going to seal it with a CT1 across, and then I'm going to flash band it as well, for belts and braces, so any rain that does get in behind the hip, I'll run down, hit this, and then run down the roof. I'll hit it and run down like that. That's the idea anyway. So that fixed in there. Big pump, nice big pump on it. Like I say, it doesn't have to be a work of art as long as you don't get it all over the tiles. Get a brew on job. You boys. Now, another job that we have to do is we have to pin the front end of these slates down, because you haven't got any fixing point otherwise. So it states on the manufacturer's thing that you've got to pin 65mm back from the end of the tile with a screw to pin this down. Countersink it, put your screw in. Ideally you want a painted screw or a black screw just to make it blend in basically, but we've only got the black screws, so like I say, it's going to look a bit like that. It sounds strange, and even I had to have a double take. Even I had to have a double take on this because it just feels very strange having to pilot all the screw straight through the face of a slate like this, but that's what it says. That's what it says. So we do that every other tile. So we've piloted the screw hole, and I've just countersunk it a bit with a bigger drill bit, so the screw head lies a bit flatter. Pump it with fix all now till it starts coming out the hole, and you get your screw. Get your screw, pop it in, and just gently does it. Got it on a low setting, I'm just easing it in. It's got that silicone round it. I'll do that every other tile. I might even just rub a bit on top of the head of the screw as well, because it's crystal clear. Don't want to put loads on because when it gets dirty it'll stick out like a sore thumb. Little blob. Bob's your teapot. I've already fixed in this corner into the rafter below before I put the flashing on, so that's already screwed in that corner. So I'll do, well, what is it, that one now. I've already done that one, do that one, and then get one in corner, and then that's this front edge fixed. Sound. Just for belts and braces, we keep gunning a bit of flash band over the hips. Do you need to do this? It doesn't tell you to. That little bit of extra coverage really, that's all we're doing. So when it's like this and you've got render, pebble dash render against your flashing, I find the best silicone to use is that there, crystal clear fix all. If you've watched my videos you see me using it all the time, but for stuff like this it's absolutely bang on. If you use a grey or a lead seal or anything like that, anything with colour against this render, it'd look like a pig's ear. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty. Don't have to be perfect with the gun, with the crystal clear stuff, so there it is. Crystal clear, boys. You see here now, they give you screw holes to stitch into the batten. That's hooked over the batten there now, and any shadow is sealed with that CT there, so you can't see any of the batten if there's any deflection on the hip. So it's a nice neat finish. Nice neat finish that. Right, so just had to take the gutter off to get this end cap on, but that's on there now, slotted under there. Nice and bonny. A few screws in either side. And work our way up. Fix all them fixing points with a painted black screw. and then jobs are good, and do the same on the other one, and that's the roof complete. So we'll get cracking, get these screwed up, and then I'll do some final little pickies. Like I say, when you're fixing these, nice and easy, no crazy actions on this, just nice steady with drill. If you go on too strong, you could face cracking it. We don't want to do that now when we're nearly done, do we? Well, that's it, just up nice and snug, don't over tighten anything. Get that, beautiful. We're right up to the corner there, we'll get the other one in there. You can see I've worked my magic with some flash band in that corner, like I was saying before. Whoop. Yeah, there's a gutter there. Nice one, mate. Look at that. Lovely jubbly. You happy with that, lad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell. Can tell he's happy with that. Whoop. Just needs a bit of rain now just to wash them tiles down. We're all in and sealed. There's a little detail around the ridge there. Look at that. Nice neat silicone in round the ridge there. Crystal clear silicone all the way down there. So it's a nice straight edge on render. No dodgy silicone lines. It's all clean and crisp. So what do we reckon, guys, of this job? Proper job. Let me know in the comments below, is this something you would use or you would get done in the future? And if this content helps you in any way,
don't forget to like and subscribe to Real Life Tradesman.